Good morning. Welcome to episode 39 of Coffee with Mr. Green. Today's topic is a little bit of a serious one. It's on the topic of self-reflection. And when we start to self-reflect, we start to see behaviors that we do. And I really want to talk about this behavior and its avoidance. Now, when we avoid things, we do that because it's a natural way of our body and our brain protecting ourselves, right? So if we avoid walking out into traffic, we won't get hit by a car possibly, or we avoid swimming with sharks. We might not get shark bit. So there's that natural avoidance that we need to embrace a lot of times. But what I want to talk about is avoidance as a coping strategy. Okay. And when I reflect on myself, I have to think, am I making this decision to avoid something like sending an email, making a phone call, doing that, right? Like normal things, calling up and ordering a pizza. Am I avoiding doing a daily task because it's going to protect me from my safety? Or am I doing it for a different reason? And what I want to talk to you about is that different reason. Avoidance is oftentimes a coping strategy towards trauma, towards pain, that sort of thing. So we get into this habit of avoiding. We go, oh, I got it. Not doing that. Sorry. Can't do that, right? And it's not often as that loud. You just don't get that email sent in time, right? So I'm avoiding the pain of being told no, of being rejected, of something like that, right? And so when I think about that, certain moments in my life pop up. So I was a ninth grader in high school, and in fourth grade, I starred as Ebenezer Scrooge in the Christmas Carol. So I went to this new school, Dover High School, shout out the Tornadoes. And I wanted to try out for the play. And it was musical, anything goes. Crazy fun musical, Cole Porter, about some gangsters going on a ship, and some shenanigans happened. Well, I wanted to try out and found out when the tryout was, and then decided that I was just going to walk around town and hide myself in my room until after tryouts. I eventually ended up on the stage crew because I talked to the director afterwards, and I became a part of the show, and it was fun. But I look back at that moment, I'm like, what was I trying to avoid? Because I wasn't avoiding being a part of the show. It didn't really save me from pain, but I was avoiding that pain. So I want you to think about, your daily life. Think about ways in which you can start putting up a little signal, right? Am I making this decision to not send this letter, to not make this phone call, to not respond, to not do something, right? Am I doing that because it's ultimately going to save me and protect me and do good in my life? Or am I just doing that because I've learned to put up that barrier, to put up that thing as a coping mechanism to something that happened to me before? Okay? And that's something we can work on today. So, as always, like and subscribe. Smash the like button, turn on notifications, share on all the social medias, and let's keep on learning.